I learned something I learned this year, that you can actually have a pet like a parrot, but then you have to have it licensed.
You have to have it licensed, yes.
Yeah, so how do you select which animal to license as a pet, or which animal is approved for having it as a pet at home?
So now, depending also on the intention that you have with the animal that you are looking at.
Yeah.
So most of these animals, you can have them within your private facility. You can even get a permit for crocodiles. You can get permits for ostriches. But now, if you are applying for permits to keep crocodiles, you can't apply that you are keeping it as a pet.
Okay.
Unaona hapo kutakuwa na issue. So that one, you have to explain clearly why you want to have crocodiles on your private facility and the kind of facility that you have, because we know the dangers that will be posed probably by an animal like a crocodile. Yeah. So we must also ensure that isikue wewe from at the back of your mind you are seeing it as a pet.
Yeah.
So by the time we are approving, our licensing team will have visited the ground to confirm that the license you are applying for and the kind of structures that you have can actually accommodate that animal. So birds is normally not a big issue because they will not require that huge space. So it's much easier to get permits, for birds. So people will keep the parrots, they'll have the guinea fowl. Some will even have imported birds, the exotic birds. And we get a lot of people, especially now in residential areas, coming for permits of the same. So those ones, they're usually not a very big issue. The biggest concern now will be animals that we know can pose a danger also to yourself.
Yeah.
So that one, your facilities must be intact, must be inspected, and it is done annually, so that we don't have an issue now of where the so-called pets actually turn, against the keeper.
So every year, if you have an animal privately,
yes,
that is considered a wild animal, yes, you have to renew your license.
You have to renew your permit.
Yeah.
Then our teams, both the licensing team, the vet team, the warden on the ground, they can do an impromptu check on your facility. Because even your neighbors might raise a concern. Huyu mtu alipewa permit ya kuweka crocodile, but we feel that there is an issue. So our team can actually do an impromptu visit, just for the welfare of the animal and even for your own safety.
For your own safety and the people that are around you.
Exactly.
Unaweza weka crocodile alafu kumbe inatokanga inaenda.
Imetoka ama umeshindwa kuilisha.
Okay.
Some of these animals, like lions, they'll probably do about 8 kgs of meat a day. So initially you might feel that it's a very easy thing to do. Useme you have a ranch, unataka kujijengea mahali, but after a few months, you had opened it probably as a tourism facility, it's not generating money. Simba ndio hawa wanahitaji kulishwa. The facility is not generating money. So the welfare of the animal is now compromised. And as you think about the welfare of the animal, something I also learned just a few years ago is that KWS has a very big expense in feeding, especially like the animals at the orphanage and the safari walk. Yes. So when people pay conservation fees, they also need to realize that those animals have to be fed. As you said, one lion is fed 8 kgs a day. Yes, an average of 8 kgs a day. And that is food that you have to buy. If you have a sick animal, there is medication, there is all these things. These are some of the behind the scenes that people don't really know about, but they play a vital role in wildlife health.
Thank you so much for watching that highlight video. If you want to watch the full conversation that we had on the game drive, click here. I'm going to put it here. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even share with anyone who would be interested in this conversation. It helps my channel and it helps me make more videos like this. Asante. Bye.